husband have been living here for about a year and a half. We absolutely love it. This apartment is 3 by 12 square meters, so it's 36 square meters in total, and it's the perfect amount of space for us. Both me and my partner are extreme minimalists, so of course we want our house to be extreme minimalist. We live on a small space with not so much storage, so keeping it clutter-free and clean is really important. So this is our living room, which is also our entrance. So you come in here and this is our living room, and then this is the kitchen, and the bedroom is on the other side, and the bathroom is on that side. Our living room is very, very small. It's barely a living room. We can fit the sofa, which I made or refurbished, a few plants, but then that's pretty much it. Alright, so this is the bathroom, and here we have a dishwashing machine. We keep our vacuum in here, and we have a toilet and sink and a shower, but there's not so much room for anything else. So we just have our bathroom cabinet with a few things. I keep my wedding ring here, and then we keep extra towels here. Next up is our kitchen. We have this huge fridge. It's not our fridge, it came with the apartment, so we don't have to own a fridge. And then this is the kitchen. So we have a pretty big kitchen. It's pretty dark because there's no windows here, and because our house is quite narrow, but it works really well, and it got tons of storage. We don't have any windows in our kitchen. We have no windows on the back side of our apartment, and we have no windows in the kitchen area of our house. It gets pretty dark, and we have to use the lights anytime we want to cook, even if it's in the middle of the day. But it's okay because we got tons of storage here. Here I keep my bulk shampoos and our teas and supplements. As you can see, it's pretty minimal. Here we got our groceries, our dried goods. We got a dishwasher, a small dishwasher, but it works well anyway. We got an oven, and we got stovetop, so it's great for cooking. And then here we got our kitchen table with 2 bar stools. This also came with the apartment, so we don't own this. It's super minimal, and it's really nice. We never sit and eat here because the height is sort of not very ergonomic, so we normally sit and eat outside or sit on the floor. And it looks nice, and we also have our water filter here, so we filter all of our tap water here. So this is the other side of our kitchen. So this is like the hallway into our bedroom. Here we have some sort of open storage. We have our internet connection here, more storage that's built into the wall. So here I keep my sewing supplies and the sewing machine. Again, I'm just borrowing this sewing machine, so I don't own it, which is really good if you want to be minimalist, to borrow things instead of buying them. Our apartment is very rectangular. It is 3 meters by 12 meters, so it's a very long apartment, which means it's a little more difficult to storage things, and this is the only place we have to store clothes. So this is me and my husband's wardrobe. We share the wardrobe, and all our clothes live in here. So on the left hand side we keep our shirts, and I keep all my exercise gear at the bottom, my yoga mat and my exercise stuff. I keep my yoga clothes and my regular clothes together, which isn't that sustainable, but it works for now. And then on the other side, we have our jackets and my dresses. And then at the bottom, I've made these sort of bags for underwear and socks. So we have one each. That's our entire wardrobe. So this wasn't here when we first moved in, but the landlord was super nice and installed this floating desk for me because I work from home. So I have my stationary computer here and my floating desk, and I also have this like ergonomic chair and my favorite plant that I don't know where I'm gonna put yet. But so this is just like crammed in the corner. So here we have the hallway that goes into the rest of the house, and then literally on the other side of here we got the bedroom. But I don't have any storage or anything here because I mainly work online, so I don't need the storage. It just clutters my workspace. So I want my workspace to be as minimal as it possibly can. So this is our bedroom. It is super minimal. We have nothing in here apart from the bed, which I really, really like. So we have a wooden bed base, and then we have an organic mattress and organic pillows and just linen bedding. We have a lamp in here, but we never use it. So that's our entire house. So it's very small and super minimal, and we don't have many things. We have a few plants, but apart from that, we have not really any possessions. There is no storage in this room, but we don't need storage anyway, so it works out fine for us. We also have a beautiful view like into the New Zealand bush, so it's really nice and it's really calm to live here, and yeah, we really like it. We both feel much calmer when it's clean and minimal and when we don't have clutter lying around. And we've been trying really hard to not acquire new things. I think that is the #1 secret to how we keep our life so minimal. We really like living here. It's a beautiful part of Auckland. We live at the sort of edge of Auckland, so we're close to nature, we're close to bushwalks, and we're close to the ocean. And this is a really beautiful apartment, and it's completely redone. So we're the first people living here, and the landlord built it himself. So we're very fortunate to have a good relationship with him and to have a relationship where we can communicate about the things that needs to be fixed if there are any. Thank you so much for watching. This was my extreme minimalist apartment tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this video inspired you to be a little bit more minimalist yourself. If you like this video, please remember to subscribe and like this video, and also leave a comment if you have any questions or want to see something else. Thank you. Bye-bye.